Cal, I think it's fair to say Mansfield will be sick of the sight of you.
Yeah. It was obviously madness there the last time. They were winning and don't know what it was, extra time again, and we ended up winning that match. But no, we've come back and got a point there. Obviously I came off the bench, but all the lads before me, they ran themselves into the ground, done well, and Jay's done really well, won the penalty, and I hit the last penalty and scored it, so I was confident, but you still know there's a lot of pressure, but I just tried not to think about that.
It was a really long delay, like above a minute, maybe a minute and a half while things were sorted out. What goes through your mind while you're waiting?
So that's it, minute and a half. It felt about 10 minutes, but no, I was just my mind was blank really. I don't really think about much and think a lot of things over my head. I'm like that anyway, but so I just messed about with the ball and waited, but it did get to a stage where I was thinking, right, come on ref, blow a whistle, but it did take a while, but when it did blow it, I was just hit the target.
Can you explain how you keep getting these late goals as a team? I think it's a dozen times it's happened this season.
Yeah, I think it's no coincidence. I think a lot of teams, you either get teams that do it or you get teams that sometimes they get a lot of pressure but they don't really get that goal. And no, we've done it a lot. Muff scored a lot of late winners, Jay Gray against these last time, I've scored a few. I just think we just keep going, always believe. Like even if you look at the league at the start of the season, people would have said that we were down, and then we just kept going then, kept plugging away. We knew that we would come back, so it's kind of the same thing on the pitch. We know that we get a chance, we can take it, we keep going to the end.
Can it get in other teams' heads as well? Can it be in their minds that this lot have got a reputation for scoring late on? Maybe
they know if they watch videos before the match, and maybe their manager might say to them, I don't know how it works, but if they know about it, and well, especially teams like Mansfield who played today, they'll be thinking, right, they've done it last time, don't do that. Hopefully that won't happen again. They'll have the wee thought in their mind, but yeah, maybe.
You're a bit of a victim of the competition for places at the moment, aren't you? There's some really good players having to sit on that bench just at the minute.
Yeah, I'd be lying if I never say it's disappointing. It is, because I've been on the bench for a while now, and it's just what the manager goes with, whether you agree with it or not. You're always got to be disappointed as a player. You've just got to try and go on with it and help the boys, and they are good players, so there's a lot of good players, so there is competition for places, but I feel I've done a lot. I'm obviously top goal scorer for the club. I know it's not been my best season, I'll be first to say that, but I'll just keep going. There's 3 games left, so just hope as a team we can win as many of them as possible and finish high up.
First man into double figures this season. Bit of a battle between you and Peter Murphy perhaps between now and the end of the campaign?
Yeah, maybe. I just want to get on the pitch first, and I'll just be happy with getting on the pitch, and then when I'm on it, I'm confident I'll score goals. So whoever finishes top goal scorer, so to say, if it's me or Muff, just hopefully the goals that we score from now to the end of the season will help us get points anyway.
And just finally, in terms of the bigger picture, nothing really changes at the bottom of the table because everybody else seems to have drawn today. Is it just a case of keep it in your own hands and keep focused on the job in hand?
Yeah, we've just got to look at what we do. I think a lot of the teams, I've not really looked into it much, but you hear the boys talking, and I think a lot of the teams that are below us and stuff need to play against each other, is that right? And I don't know how it'll work out, but if we just go and say we win on Monday, it makes it a bit more comfortable anyway. But the way we all look at it is this last 3 games, we can go and win these or go unbeaten. Like we're good enough to do that, so we've still got it in our head that we're still in it, we know that. But if we go and win 3 of them, then finish as high as possible because we're a good team.